Hey folks, Nick Bergen here. I'm going to do a rundown of a fun tune off the Jules Leyhe record called Satisfaction Guaranteed. Let's check it out. So, Satisfaction Guaranteed is another tune that's built off of a 12-bar blues, but unlike the track before it, which was called The Blues, this one is much more up-tempo and it features a slide guitar and wah-wah melody with some horn backgrounds. Let's check it out. Cool. So here's that slide guitar melody soloed on its own. So we are sending that into a bit of slapback delay to give it that kind of old school vibe. We're using the Galaxy Tape Echo from UAD. And here are the horns, which our horn player Shane played. So Shane really shines on this track, and one of my favorite elements is this sousaphone bass line that kind of just chugs away throughout the track. So in addition to all of that, we of course have a bass guitar. Isaac is killing it on the drums, and then we also have these trap hi-hats to sort of supplement the rhythm section. Cool. Let's go on to the second A section. Okay, so in the second A section, we have this really fun part, which is actually one of my favorite moments on the whole record, where we switch to this resonator guitar moment. We have some vocals from Jules. Here's the resonator guitar playing the melody. We also have Jules doing some bluesy vocals. So we had a couple layers of this plug-in Isotope Trash to just like make it gritty, saturate it, distort it, make it kind of sound like it's coming out of an old radio. And then I also snuck in this sound effect here. So these are actually some frogs that I recorded at a gas station on I-5, and I put them in there to kind of give this little like moment where we step away from the kind of main instrumentation into this sort of like backwoods, old school bluesy world. So it's just a piece of scenery to sort of play that up a little bit. And then when we come back in, we have a nice little like piano solo moment from our piano player, Ian. So I really dig this piano sound. Again, using Isotope Trash to give it that like crunchy old school vibe, filtering off some of that high end to make it sound just kind of like an old boogie woogie piano. And then we also have at the end of this section, we have the organ come in to fill things out. Okay, and then we have this halftime section that we come into. It's just sort of like a funky hip hop breakdown, and we have like everyone in the band kind of gets to say something here. So Jules sort of takes the lead and leads us through that section on the slide guitar. We have a big fat bass line coming from the sousaphone here, which I really enjoy. And then I programmed some electronic drums to mix in with the acoustic drum set. Super crunchy. And then those sort of gradually build as we move towards the end of the section to make sort of a riser effect back into the A section. Okay, so now we move into the third A section. Okay, so when we go to the 4 chord, we have this wild, like, kind of jazz fusion keyboard part that Ian laid down. Let's solo that. So it's getting all panned around and filtered in and out. It's kind of just a big, wild, like, freak out moment on that 4 chord. And then after that, we just go into another halftime breakdown section that moves us into our outro. So we have a couple cool guitar textures there. This tremolo guitar sound. And then Jules laid down like a kind of funky like waka waka guitar that's panning around. And then things kind of wrap up with this funky solo moment from Nancy, our sax player. And then this ends with a segue into the next track on the record called Marketplace. It's just a little piece of scenery that sort of moves us from this urban street like back alley party into like the marketplace.
Now, why don't you get me wearing rings and
All right, so that is Satisfaction Guaranteed. You can check out the track in its entirety off of the Jules Leyhe record, which is streaming on all major platforms, and it's available to purchase on Bandcamp. I hope you enjoyed the breakdown, and let us know what you think of the record. Have a good one. Peace.
Wow.